Coming up on Texas Student Television.
It's our last episode of the semester.
And it's our last episode as producers.
So you should watch it because you love us.
All this and more on Sneak Peek.
Welcome back, all you lovely people.
Hey, where's Lukey?
He's actually doing a list of the week with Jewel on Guilty Pleasures.
Oh, I don't have any guilty pleasures.
Aren't you obsessed with that one guy, like Henry Cavill?
Yes, he is like my Superman.
Let's just take it to Jewel and Luke.
So last week, Avril Lavigne's new music video to her single Hello Kitty premiered. It's extremely catchy and kind of fun.
And extremely racist.
True that. The music video was pulled off Lavigne's YouTube page, but the Skater Boy singer has refused to apologize and says her new song and video celebrates Japanese culture.
Regardless of the controversy, you can't deny it's got a catchy beat that easily gets stuck in your head. Because of this, Luke and I decided to make a list of the week featuring some of our biggest entertainment guilty pleasures.
So if you're one of the very, very few people who still tune into Oprah Winfrey's own network, you might have caught an episode of the new docuseries Lindsay, which follows Lindsay Lohan as she tries to rebuild her life after rehab.
You like a show about Lindsay Lohan? I'm sorry, but she will never be able to top Mean Girls.
Duh. No one will ever be able to top Mean Girls. But the incredibly entertaining docuseries shows Lindsay living in New York.
She doesn't even live there.
Well, now she does, Jewel. She moved home from Los Angeles, and the cameras caught her every move. But the most interesting aspect is the behind-the-scenes footage. The show constantly breaks the fourth wall by showing Lindsay's interactions with the producers. Oprah hired famous documentary director Amy Rice to direct the series, and she created 8 truly fascinating hours of television. Whether you love Lindsay or hate her, it's worth a watch.
Lindsay was definitely a huge star in the 2000s, but it's funny how I'm so much more excited about 90s things and cartoons now than I was when I was actually a child and not a 21-year-old, but hey, I didn't get the chance to fully appreciate it back then. So I am now. The 90s is my one true guilty pleasure, and I will run with it until I die. So first off, a little throwback Thursday, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
No.
No, I wasn't asking, that was the name of the show.
Oh.
Okay, so this show used to scare me crapless when I was little, but I watched it all the time anyways because I ain't scared of nothing. Also, it's fun to watch while you're stuffing your face with Tostino's put pizza rolls. Personal fave hobby, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I sometimes binge watch it on YouTube to bring back those cheesy memories. That episode, Tale of the Gas Gunner, is still pretty creepy though.
I'm much more of a television addict than a music fan, but there's one group that everyone knows I'm totally obsessed with, and they judge me, and I don't even care because they're that awesome. Fifth Harmony.
Who?
You haven't heard of Fifth Harmony? Do you even watch the Disney Channel?
I'm waiting for Girl Meets World to come back to the summer before I turn the Disney Channel back on. I saw one too many episodes of Dog with a Blog.
Well, that's fair enough. But Fifth Harmony is an all-girl singing group created on the X Factor Season 2, where they placed 3rd. Following the show's end, they've released an EP, and their music videos are popular on Radio Disney.
So they're a band meant for preteen girls.
Oh yeah, they totally are. But they're awesome.
And while we're on the topic of X Factor, can I just say Emblem 3? Because they're hot.
I am not even going to warrant that with a response.
That Keaton Stromberg, though. Okay, out of my system. Anyways, my next guilty pleasure is the film Ella Enchanted. It's about Ella, played by Anne Hathaway, who lives in this magical world where every child, at the moment of their birth, is given a gift from a fairy godmother. Ella's godmother, who is Vivica Fox, by the way, gives Ella the gift of obedience, which means she literally cannot disobey anything. First off, rude. Secondly, lame. I mean, aren't godmothers supposed to give you pumpkins that turn into carriages and sing bibbidi bobbidi boo? But besides that, I surprisingly really like this movie and have maybe seen it more than once. Whatever. It's lighthearted and will put you in a good mood.
Well, Jewel, our guilty pleasures have been revealed to the world.
Yeah, but no shame, right?
No,
Right?
no, total shame, much shame.
Oh.
I think about after this episode, I'm gonna have to go into hiding and never return to Sneak Peek again.
Luke, you're already leaving Sneak Peek to graduate.
Oh yeah, well, I guess that wraps up this week's List of the Week.
Back to you, Mariel.
You are just so hardworking and so good looking. And oh, well, thank you, man. No, thank you. Thank you. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Anyway, before I look any crazier, Jenny and Sonia are here to talk about their celebrity crushes. Take it away, guys.
Hey guys, it's Jenny and Sonia here, and we are going to be talking about some of our favorite guys ever.
You don't even let me introduce myself.
I was in charge of the intro.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
All right,
I'm
so
Sonia.
Who's your first celebrity crush?
Well, I want to know, okay, well, first of all, my first celebrity crush is James McAvoy. You might remember him from Wanted, where he played an amazing, like, assassin with Angelina Jolie. He was beyond fine in this movie, but then he came back for Atonement with Keira Knightley. Did you see that movie?
No.
Ugh, Jenny, you're killing me. He was amazing in Atonement as well. He is British, he's cute. I don't care if he's 5'7", it does not matter. Let's just make this happen. Okay, who's your crush?
All right, so number one right now is Chris Evans. I am obsessed with him right now because of Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier. That movie was amazing. But, so of course he plays a superhero, which is like one of my favorite things ever. My love for him first started from Fantastic Four. And did you
Yeah.
see him? He was hot,
No.
literally. He's a flaming torch.
You're really into pretty boys. I've noticed this.
Superheroes.
He doesn't have any hair on his body.
Well, they shave it off, but hey, watch What's Your Number, and he has some chest hair. That is a super sexy movie. He's so attractive in that movie.
Okay, so who's next? All right, my second crush is Aaron Johnson. I forced you and Rahana to watch Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging, and he was like 18 in that, but that's besides the point. He is very attractive. He's married now to a 42-year-old.
Yeah, he's like 23 or something.
And he has
isn't
like 3 kids. He's our age now. That's fine, you know, live your life. I'm not judging. But he grew like this gigantic beard and stuff. But
He's
in
cute.
in that movie, he's British again. This is British edition Sonya style, by the way. He's awesome. Who's your next?
Well, I just want to say I almost added Aaron Johnson on my list because kind of weird, but he is going to be in Godzilla, and I'm super excited for
Is
that. Yes. I don't know. I'm
Is he
so
playing
excited.
Godzilla? Okay. Go
All
on.
right, my next one is another actor who plays a superhero, and his name is Stephen Amell. He's on the CW show Arrow.
Okay.
This guy is fine. He has like the most amazing body. They always have him like shirtless and working out in every episode, and he does this thing called the salmon ladder. And I have to send you a YouTube video.
What is
It
that?
It's like a workout where he's like in the air on a ladder, and then he like I can't
Why do
explain
they call it the salmon?
I don't know, but he's really hot. And he's actually coming to the Austin Comic-Con, and I really want to go meet him.
We need to go again.
Yes.
Please follow us up on that because we're going to go back to Austin Comic Con.
Yeah.
All right, third up, I have Luke. Okay. I love Luke Pritchard. Luke Pritchard
Luke
is
Swinney?
yes, Luke Swinney as well. Love you, Luke. No, Luke Pritchard is my childhood crush. He is the lead singer in the Kooks. I haven't met him, but I've seen him in concert twice because the first time he canceled because he was sick, and that was when I was 15 years old, and my mom was going to let me go downtown Houston to see him, and he was sick, so I didn't get to go, but he is awesome, and you saw him in concert with me.
we went and saw him at South by.
South by, and he was amazing, so if you're
We
watching.
were really close.
All right.
Hook up.
Who's up next?
All right, so
Jenny?
my next one is, of course, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I
love
love
him.
him. I think it all started with 500 Days of Summer, but he's a big celebrity crush of mine, so.
And he kind of has that thing going on where it seems like he doesn't think people want him, but they do.
Yeah, he's a cute
We all
guy.
want you.
All right, so that's all we have.
Honorable mention is Prince Harry. Call me.
And Theo James from Divergent.
Okay, bye. Back to the host.
Men.
You know, Lukey, you're just asking the wrong person.
I mean, I just don't understand it though. Like, why would you enjoy looking at a naked man?
You should ask Sonia. That's pretty much all she does. Yeah, but anyway, we'll be right back.
Hey, welcome back to Sneak Peek. So summer is coming pretty soon.
Where did this year go?
I don't know, but you know, the one good thing about summer is all the movies coming out.
Yeah, and like actually having a life. Anyways, here's our preview of summer movies coming out.
Hey sneak peekers, I'm Nelson.
And I'm Alex, and guess what? It's that time of the year again. Yes, it's summer movie time.
Starting this weekend with the release of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, the summer movie season is coming to theaters, bringing you everything from the most action-packed blockbusters to the funniest comedies.
There's so many movies to watch, and here are our top picks for the ones we are most excited about.
The first on our list is none other than The Amazing Spider-Man 2 in theaters May 2nd. Yes, tomorrow. Emma Stone, Andrew Garfield? Yes, please. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely liking this new Spider-Man we got. He's agile and witty, just like the true Spider-Man from the comics.
Next up is Neighbors, starring the sexiest, Zac Efron. Along with Seth Rogen, this perfect comedic pair is about to entertain you with their shenanigans. My future husband, there we go again. Zach plays the leader of a college frat who declares war on a couple of living next door. We cannot wait to see what happens when these two come head to head on May 9th.
And now my inner geek cannot possibly contain this excitement for X-Men Days of Future Past. Not only are J-Law and Michael Fassbender returning from 2011's X-Men First Class, but so is all of the original cast. The entire cast, including Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, will be reunited with X-Men and X2 director Bryan Singer. Could it please be Memorial Day weekend already?
Next on our list, we have Disney's Maleficent. We have always seen the story through Sleeping Beauty's eyes or eyelids, but now Disney is letting us see Maleficent's side of the story. How awesome is that? Villains deserve their time on the spotlight too, especially if they have untold stories. Who knows? Maybe we'll end up liking her more than Sleeping Beauty. This is Angelina Jolie after all, so maybe what we've expected so far will be the unexpected. Maleficent will breathe fire into theaters May 30th.
And speaking of returns, let's not forget our favorite little green lizard is coming back too. Well, maybe not so little. Godzilla is returning to the big screen on May 16th, and this time with Breaking Bad's very own Bryan Cranston. If you had asked me a couple of years ago if I would watch this, and I would say hell to the nah. But after seeing those terrifying trailers of the humongous Godzilla destroying the world, please count me in.
And you know what? Other blockbusters is sure to show some more giant creatures causing chaos all over the world. Look no further than Transformers: Age of Extinction. Our favorite robots are back, and this time with a brand new cast including Mark Wahlberg, Stanley Tucci, and newcomer Nicola Peltz. June 27th could not come fast enough.
Do you wish a group of good-looking boys could dance and sing for you all the time? Well, you're in luck because Jersey Boys is coming to theaters soon. This Tony Award-winning musical about the famous a cappella group Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons is finally getting its big stream treatment. I personally cannot wait to see Clint Eastwood's vision for this biopic. Clint Eastwood and Broadway musicals, who would have thought? Jersey Boys will be singing their way into your heart June 28th.
Do you know who I wish could sing into my heart? Channing Tatum. And he is back alongside Jonah Hill in 21 Jump Street's sequel, 22 Jump Street. I don't know about you, but they're feeling 22 now. These cops undercover will be sneaking their way into college, this time for what we should be a hilarious ride. 22 Jump Street is out June 13th.
Alex, my inner geek is coming out again. Marvel's newest installment to their cinematic extravaganza is coming to theaters this August. I could not be any more thrilled to see Guardians of the Galaxy. Chris Pratt, aka Andy from Parks and Rec, plus Bradley Cooper as a raccoon assassin. Oh my god, there could not be a more perfectly weird movie. Am I right?
You got that right. And last but not least, oh my goodness, I cannot hold my excitement. It is a movie that all of us John Green fans have been waiting for, The Fault in Our Stars. The tale of the cancer-stricken teens starring none other than the awesome Shailene Woodley as Hazel Grace and Ansel Elgort as Augustus Waters is rumored to be able to make your eyes drown in tears and at the same time make you as happy as a clam at high tide. This sick love story recently released their second trailer, which, let me say it for all of us who aren't saying it out loud, come on, producers, if the movie is ready, just let us see it. The anticipation is killing me, and we still have to wait another whole month. The film will be released June 6th.
This summer could not be any more entertaining with swimsuits, sunscreen, and summer movies galore. Back to the hosts.
All right, guys. So this is our final segment of the entire year, Taylor's flight review.
Hey, Luke, Morgan just told me that we're running out of time. I don't think we can do the review.
Oh,
Wait.
okay. So actually, we've changed of plans.
No,
this is the end of the show.
Like, we have to do this flight review. Taylor will kill us if we don't
We don't
do
have
it.
time.
Morgan's
We
telling us
gotta
that
do it. We just gotta do it.
All right. here's Taylor Jones with his flight review.
Hello, sneak peekers. 2 years ago, I was scheduled to give my review of the Robert Zemeckis film Flight for this program. Due to an unfortunate circumstance, my segment was bumped, and the people were robbed of my opinion of this film. So for my final appearance on this program and on TSTV, I give you my complete, unchanged review of Flight. Crash landing its way into theaters this week is Flight, directed by Academy Award-winning filmmaker Robert Zemeckis and starring legendary Oscar-winning actor Denzel Washington. Make no mistake, Mr. Washington's performance is not only one of the best of this year, but his entire film career as well, and one that undoubtedly reestablishes his place as one of the greatest living actors working today. Flight tells the story of the charismatic and volatile airline pilot Whip Whitaker, who incredibly crash lands a commercial airplane despite his impaired state of severe intoxication. Throughout the film, Whip is forced to deal with the recurring problems of his alcoholism while he tries to maintain his innocence in the face of a federal investigation and serious jail time. Thankfully, Flight gives viewers a realistic and sobering portrayal of Whip's struggle with addiction that makes you grimace with every misstep, but ultimately sympathize with the layers of brokenness that Mr. Washington so expertly inhabits. Flight is stacked with a tremendous supporting cast that includes Don Cheadle, Melissa Leo, and John Goodman. All these actors give inspired and diverse performances that serve as a great foil to Whip's self-destructive charm and make for dynamic and charged interactions. Piloting this film is the aforementioned Robert Zemeckis, an acclaimed filmmaker who has directed notable films such as Forrest Gump, Back to the Future, and Castaway. After a decade of digitally animated fare, Flight is a return to form for Zemeckis, who has a special talent for combining the elements of spectacle and character development into his films. Visually, Zemeckis employs small flourishes of visual panache that pull viewers right into the moment. The cinematography in the film is subtle and purposeful, providing one of the most harrowing plane crash scenes in recent memory and texturing Whip's world with the desaturated haze of a wayward soul. Flight is immersed with ideas of faith and redemption, but Zemeckis guides the film with an assuredness that keeps it from getting bogged down with these themes. Flight isn't a sermon, but rather the fable of a man forced to face the demons that have created such a deep void of anguish, emptiness, and failure as a father. If you're like me, you've probably been waiting some time for Denzel to return to the media roles that made him a Hollywood icon and a force on the silver screen. Well, I can assure you that Flight is that film. No Ryan Reynolds, no runaway freight trains. It's just Denzel giving you a raw and fascinating portrait of a man's remarkable struggle with the perils of addiction. And there you have it. You can watch Flight on Netflix, or probably find it at your local Redbox, I'm sure. Take it easy and happy trails. It's been a blast.
Now that's really our show. Thank y'all for watching.
We couldn't have asked for a better audience. I'm talking to you, Mom.
It's going to be sad to leave, but I know we're leaving the show in good hands.
Because we're all staying another year as producers! Okay, we're not.
Yeah,
We're not,
we're leaving.
actually.
Bye, y'all.
Good night.